Alright, so let's do the 24 by 36 books today. So 2 of those. So go back 311 Day 06, 2010 Columbus, 2010 Fall Tour, and then truly the poster that started it all for me when I was living in Columbus, 2012 Mike Martin. Continue, some more Mike Martins. The Bee, and that one's signed. The Snake for Cincinnati, signed. Obviously not a 311 print, but I needed to put it somewhere safe, and it kind of fits in the timeline. So there's one from the Urge, and then another Mike Martin. And trees. Who would have ever known how popular those would have been, how hard they would be to get, the series that it would spawn. The Atlantas, so there's the cuts, here's the uncut, and obviously the sparkle is framed. So the Kazakh for St. Louis, or for Salt Lake City, most people don't realize this thing is a 24 by 36. It's absolutely massive, and I happened to get a sign right at the store. New Orleans uncut foil. So let's see if we can get some light on that guy. And there's a story behind that one that I won't get into from the show. So the AP regular uncut, and then the AP foil uncut. Sweetwaters, so the regular up top, the APs down below, and then I just haven't spaced these out in pages yet. I don't know if I'm going to or not. But there's the highly coveted foil, which took me forever to get, but well worth the search. The red, white, and blue 2015 for Vegas. And this is the cut set. And then we have the rainbow foil uncut from the show. Here's the AP uncut, and this one's glow in the dark, as are the cut sets. Here's the double vertical foil. You can see the lines. And then the lava foil. Got some cool waves and ripples in that one. And then Virginia Beach. So the regular, this was the, we'll call it the show edition based on colors, but it wasn't actually sold at the show. They were printed not at the request, they just kind of showed up. There weren't that many of them, and so they were basically held for band and crew. So then there's the AP, and then the AP foil, which both of those have glow-in-the-dark inks on top of them. They're pretty cool when you get them charged up and take a look. We saw the Dallas earlier, so here's the uncut foil from the show. And then this is a, I think this is a double vertical or something like that. It's got the lines running through it. Not really seeing it real well, but so there's the 2 uncut foils. Sperry, the Spaghetti Girl. So the pearl white regular, the blue metallic from the show, and then there was the silver, I don't know if it was like a silver pearl or something, but so that one's the AP version. DKNG, so the uncut from the show. There were no uncut foils sold, but the artist did have some. I think it was at Flat Stock in Austin. And I know of about four or five, maybe 6 of these in existence, and they're not numbered, so we don't really know how many there are. I'm guessing around 10, maybe, but like I said, I know of about 5 or 6. Salt Lake. So as I said earlier, the gold foil was the single cuts for the show. So here's the rainbow foil, and then we get into the APs. So here's the orange colorway for the AP on the gold foil, which looks really nice. And then Monk went crazy. So there's lenticular orange uncut, and there's only 4 of those. I think on the gold, yeah, there's what, 10? And then here's the white bubble lenticular, or I forget, I think it's a bubble lenticular. And there's 7 of those. So there's that guy. And then Monk's contribution to the woods. This one is significantly different from the shock ones. The paper for this thing is literally almost like pencil shavings that have been laminated. It's super, super, super thin. As you can see, only 5 of those. Miraculously, somehow I landed all 4 of those uncuts on 4 separate shopping carts, just back to back to back to back. I think I got the wood, then I think I got the orange, then I went back and got the white, and then I think I got the gold last. But it was some of the fastest fingers checkout I think I've ever done. 2016 for Vegas. The cut set, this was Max and Hart. I guess I haven't been saying the artist for these. Well, some. But here's the cut set. This is the AP uncut with the pink added, which I personally really liked. I like the extra color. I think it just kind of makes the whole thing pop. The uncut foil from the show edition, and then the uncut foil from the AP drop, which in my opinion is a little too much pink. So that AP uncut was like the perfect mix. Silent Giants for Detroit, the 18 by 36, I think, yeah, 18 by 36, kind of an odd size. Lava foil in the right color, in the right light. This thing is really got some color that it pops out. The Jeff Wood Atlanta, here's the cut set. And we have the uncut from the show, and I don't know how well you'll be able to tell the difference, but here's the Cosmic Carbon foil. Much more shiny, glossy. Just kind of something you have to see in person to really appreciate. The Danny XS, so I think this was the rainbow foil. This I think is the chrome foil, so no, very shiny, but no color thrown from it. The gold foil, so we're getting a lot of glare, but, and then there was a test print that got mailed out with some orders. Happened to get one of those, so that's kind of a unique, fun little thing. 2017 Hampton Beach, so Jeff Soto, show edition, regular and foil with the orange, and then the AP regular and kaleidoscope foil, which these have a really cool pattern. And as you move the page, let's see if I can, like, the pattern in it actually kind of sort of moves like a kaleidoscope. It's a pretty cool. So there's all 4 of those. A little out of order on the Bostons, but there's the Mike Martin for this summer, Duval for the SA Robot, like we all called it. And then there was a brushed steel and then a lava foil for the variants on those. New York, Max. So regular show edition and foil show. And then the Pyramids foil, which you can kind of, I don't know, it's got kind of that circular bubbly, I don't know, but it was called Pyramids. And then the lines, basically the black and white. So there's all 4 of those for New York, or for Buffalo. Then the Renee Tribute, same thing, regular show or regular foil show editions, AP Pyramids, and then the lines, so all 4. And last but not least, the Long Island show. So again, all 4 same variations. And then the 24 by 24 alternate color G-Clay, which was a kind of a sort of a special giveaway and whatnot, kind of a cool print. So the DC Uncut Moon Lava, so like the cut Moon Lavas earlier. I don't know how well you'll be able to see the lines, but yeah, it's got a little color. On to Jeff Wood for Atlanta again, so the regular cut edition. And then the lava foil, and that's a cut set. So there's all 4 of those. And then the uncut lava. And then the uncut sparkle. Kind of following in the 2014 sparkle, I think, maybe. And then he also did a pearl white, which I don't know how well the pearl paper will really translate in the video, but it's pretty cool in person. Next is Gary Houston, again on kind of a pearly paper. This one actually This reminds me of like something from like a children's book or a children's nursery or something, just the art style and the color palette and everything. It's actually a really cool print in person. I think one of the most underrated prints of the summer, in my opinion. Rainbow foil. And then we close it out with Mr. Chuck Sperry in San Jose. So here's the regular. And then I don't know how well this will show. You can see it a little bit, the wave foil with the kind of the cool pattern in the paper. Again, this is one of those ones you really have to see in person and really to be able to appreciate it. But so those are the two Sperrys, and you can definitely see the color difference in the inks between the two. I don't know if that was actually a conscious color change or if it's just kind of the way that the colors play on the paper. But anyway, there's the 24 by 36s.